Imagine you're looking at a balancing scale with everything you do for other people on one side and everything you do for yourself on the other side. If it isn't balanced, maybe it's time to spend a little more time on you. And therapy is a great place to start. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist online who can help you find that balance and stick to it. Visit BetterHelp.com/positive to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/positive.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Sports Daily on KFH. Glad to be here. Let's set you up here with a chance to win Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 tickets for a Thursday sneak peek. That's this week, 7 o'clock, Thursday at Boulevard Theater in Town West Square. We'll do that for the first caller right now to the IHOP hotline, 869-1240. Pair of tickets, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 sneak peek. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for joining us on the air here, also on our video stream, which you can find on the KFH Facebook page, KFH YouTube page, and Sports Daily Twitter page. You can also go back, by the way, podcast everything that you hear on the Odyssey app. Lots of different ways to take in the program. We appreciate everybody. Let's start softball here. The AAC regular season champions, Tommy, they get that locked up. They continue the win streak right now. They get one more game against Kansas this week before they get ready for the conference tournament. And just confirmed, we should have Sydney McKinney on the program tomorrow, first hour. So we're excited about that. But Wichita State softball keeps going. They're number 19 in the rankings now. We'll see if that has a chance to get much better before. But all they can do is keep winning, and we cross our fingers that they can host a regional, Tommy. But, congratulations to them. Their 43rd win of the season this year. Just continue to be awesome, and we love it, and they're great, and they're just sort of the banner carriers right now for the university.
Sorry about that. They didn't have their best stuff over the weekend, and that's for sure. At least on Sunday they didn't against Tulsa, but they found a way to win, and so it's really impressive with what they've been able to do so far this season. And of course, if you have a checklist on all the things that you're crossing off, all the accomplishments and the achievements as the year goes on, that outright conference title, that's number one. That's done. You don't have to worry about that. You've got an outright conference championship now, and now you can focus on continuing to win, continuing to play great, and hopefully getting enough quality wins as you move forward to be able to get in that consideration for a home regional. So I like the fact that, they're kind of going down that checklist, right? And crossing things off, one by one. It's great that we're going to have Sydney McKinney on the show. I think she moved into sixth place all time in hits in Division I college softball history, which is awesome. And the season's going to roll on. So I think she's got a chance to continue to move up in that ranking. And so, there's really nothing more that you can say. No more accolades you can give them. They're continuing to just prove it on the field, game in and game out.
It's been so awesome, and congratulations to them. Over on the other side, Wichita State baseball, you heard them right here on KFH over the weekend. Tommy, they just continue to play well. They didn't get it against Kansas before the Memphis series, lost it in extra innings, but then they come in and they take 2 out of 3 in the conference, right? And, you just got to keep winning conference series, and they continue to win a ton of games. They were on a nice win streak before the Kansas game. It's there for them. And I don't know if they'll be able to get their RPI high enough, but they've got a lot of games to get there, and they remain right there with Houston in a first place tie in the American Athletic Conference in the standings right now. And say what you want, but it's one more week where they're sitting there, and that's all we can hope for. They're still a game ahead of East Carolina. Cincinnati's on the prowl. Everybody's within striking distance, we'll say. They did some damage to Memphis there, but ahead of Memphis are 3 teams at 6 and 9 that they're 4 games ahead of, and then East Carolina and Cincinnati are right on their tail. But if they can continue to win these series, Tommy, they're going to have a chance. Which, by the way, they go to Houston next. That's a clearly just a monster series for them. But they have 3 conference series left if they can continue to just win the series, I think they're going to have a really good chance to be at the top of the AAC at the end. It may take a sweep. I don't know. But they're doing what they need to do. I thought they might be able to get the sweep of Memphis. They didn't. That stinks, but it's okay because you win the series. I think that's how you still have to approach it if you're Wichita State. And then hope that you show up in these midweeks to maybe improve the RPI standing too. But how nice has this been? Wichita State baseball is very much relevant. And, and they're fun. They've got some fun players to watch. And this is a great spring on campus there for the softball and baseball teams collectively, as good as we've had.
What's really fun about the baseball program is that not only do you have the individual performers like Peyton Tolley and Kite McDonald and, others, they're actually winning. So it's not like you're just looking at these guys that are putting up great numbers and they're fun to watch, but they're not winning games. Like, no, they're performing individually and they're performing as a unit. Man, I'll tell you, I certainly didn't see this level of success coming this season from this program. But here we are. We'll take it, and we'll continue to ride with it.
Yeah, I love it. It's been fun, and it'll continue, and you'll hear Shocker games right here on KFH, the baseball team, as always. And again, Sydney McKinney coming up tomorrow on the program, so Shocker softball fans will have some fun with Sid the Kid. Her historic season continues. All right, we'll come back. More Sports Daily. We'll jump back into the draft. We'll talk a little about the NBA playoffs, everything else happening in the sports world. The Royals still not winning any games. If you want to go there, we can. But, we'll see how they go. All right, we'll be back. Sports Daily Hour number 2 coming right up.